Welcome to the introductory campaign of the 54mm Empire. And I know what you're thinking. This isn't a campaign, this is a board game. Yes, that is true. This is Axis and Allies D-Day from Avalon Hill. Copyright 2004, Wizards of the Coast. You can't see that, but it's down here in the corner. But if I was to combine it with 5 Minute Normandy and Fistful of Lead, two of the finest skirmish games ever written, I believe I would have a decent skirmish game. Here is the premise. The campaign turns will take place with the board game, and anytime a painted figure, and yes, I painted something besides 54mm figures. Don't let yourself have a heart attack there. It does happen, but I'm calling them campaign markers and not miniatures to save myself from the shame of painting anything besides 54mm. Anytime they would be involved in a battle, instead of immediately resolving it on our campaign board, which is how Axis and Allies would handle it, we will resolve it on the tabletop with a set of skirmish rules, either 5 Minute Normandy or Fistful of Lead. But how would I get said battle? Well, I will use the generation for battles and support from 5 Minute Normandy with a few modifiers. If an artillery piece is on the board in the same sector as that miniature, we'll get a bonus on our artillery chart for 5 Minute Normandy. And if a fighter is in support in that zone, we may or we may not get air support. I'm going to have to come up with some rules for that, but that seems to be how we'll run our support. Same goes for the Germans on the opposing side. If they have artillery in the same sector as an infantryman, then they have a chance for artillery support. If they have tanks on the same sector, then they have chance for tank support. But having an entire battle, let's say we do this Omaha Beach, which does have a Ranger regiment painted up. If we have this battle, are we going to represent this entire battle in 54mm? Absolutely not. We're going to represent a small portion of it, 5, 10, 15 figures aside. And will the win-loss determine the win-loss of this? Absolutely not. This will simply give this guy a +1 or a -1 on the dice roll when it comes time to resolve it on our results table for that.